Most people believe they control their income. They have a job and they earn a paycheck. Money comes in every single month. On the surface, it feels like control. But if you zoom out and you ask a deeper question, who actually determines whether that income continues? A company, a boss, an industry, a schedule, even a market. And the uncomfortable truth is this: for most people, their income exists inside a system that they don't fully control. This is what I call the control problem. Many people chase stability, a stable job, a stable paycheck, a stable career path. And for a long time, that structure worked well for many people. And stability and control, they just aren't the same thing. You can have a stable situation without actually controlling the outcome. Because if something outside of you changes, like a company downsizes, an industry shifts entirely, a leadership change happens, your income can change completely too, even if you personally did nothing wrong. The structure most people operate inside creates dependency. Income depends on an employer, a role, a schedule, a system that someone else owns. And again, there's nothing wrong with earning income that way. Most people start here. But the issue appears when someone else's entire financial life depends on a single structure that they don't control at all, because that creates vulnerability. Your financial future becomes tied to decisions that you didn't make. The goal, it's not to eliminate earned income. The goal is to understand how much control exists inside your financial structure. Because the more your time depends on external decisions, the less control that you have over your financial future. This is why many people eventually start asking a different question. Not just how can I earn more, but how can I build income streams where I have more control? That might mean ownership or assets, systems, or even leverage. Structures where your progress isn't completely dependent on someone else's decisions. Once people start thinking differently about income through the lens of control, their perspective changes. They begin evaluating opportunities differently. They start looking at what they own, what they can build, and what they control. Because real financial stability often doesn't come from depending on a single source. It comes from diversifying where income comes from and how it's created. The control problem is something that most people never stop to think about. They focus on earning, they focus on saving, but they rarely evaluate how much control they actually have over the income that they rely on. And the moment that someone's begin to think differently about income this way, they start seeing their financial future differently. Because financial progress isn't only about earning more money, it's also about increasing the level of control that you have over it. If this made you start thinking differently about how you control money and how much control you actually have over your income, I want you to comment the word control. I want to see just how many people are starting to realize that financial security isn't just about earning money, it's about having more control over where that money comes from. And until next time, man, I'll catch you. Peace.